Hello, all you out there, YouTube peeps. JW Wayward here. Cooking time again. I'm always cooking when I do this. I'm heading into the Forbidden Zone tomorrow to my blood thing. I sell my plasma, a little extra cash. Well, it's not extra, it's all I got. But so yeah, I try to do one of these little check-ins before I go in. Not that anybody watches it, but it's kind of fun anyway. But things are going good out here. It's warming up, man. It's really warming up. In fact, I had to do curtains on my tent here. Look at that. Look at that handiwork. Look at that. Nice straight cuts, huh? Should have been a seamstress. But anyway, or a seamster. But anyway, yeah, it's coming up. I got a floor going in too. I got my kitchen over here. It's pretty much done. I got this, the inside. I decided to do just tarp in there. I was going to do this vinyl, this other stuff, but I thought that silver would work behind the kitchen, behind the stove. I'm cooking up some lentils. What do we got in here? We got lentils and carrots and onions and yeah, no chems. No chems. We don't do chems here. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about scorps. That's why I'm getting the floor going. I'm sure they're not coming out yet, but they will be shortly. They will be shortly. But yeah, one thing I wanted to touch on too is turmeric. I want to praise this stuff. Turmeric, which this is actually in a Cummins thing, so it's not around, but it is turmeric. Spice. It's very good for you. There's so many benefits to it. And moringa, right here. This is moringa leaf. It's just a green leaf. It doesn't taste that bad. It tastes kind of like cut grass a little bit, cut dried grass. It's just leaves. Is all it is, off of a moringa tree. It's full of. It's like kelp, but kelp's hard to eat. The moringa is a lot easier. You can mix it in with water, and you hardly even taste it. But yeah, I also wanted to touch on a little bit with the homeless thing. I'm still homeless out here. We're going on over what, almost 2 months now, really, from last time I took that break. Though I traveled in and stayed at my folks over Christmas, so that was one thing I wanted to clear up. I did have a question about the homelessness, and I no way want to. Technically, yeah, I don't have a place. I live out here in the desert on virtually no money, but there's a lot of people that have it way worse off. I have this thing out here, my car. I am so fortunate to still have my little Hyundai Santa Fe and my little trailer over there to pull my tent around. So, and also to get me to these, get me into the Forbidden Zone. I mean, that's it. If I didn't have transportation, I'd have to live with people, but I can't. I have a hard time living with people, and I love my folks, my family very dearly. But I can't live with anybody. It doesn't matter. I just can't be. I'm anxious. I'm worried. It's just not a good. I got to turn this off down here. I think those are done. I'll let them sit. But and this I always give kudos to my stove. I love this thing so much. I get up first thing in the morning, and there's my bed. It's all coming along. It's getting taped up. I got it all glued. So now all I have to do is pull these things up. When I go to move, all I got to do is pop these out. There's a hole. This just pegs right up into there, and it pegs right down into the bottom one. Pull those up. It's all glued together. Roll the whole wall all the way around. Will roll up into one roll, and yeah, just throw it right in the trailer. It should be cool. But yeah, with the holding thing, I don't want to sound like I'm whining about it at all, because I have it so much better. I have my gratitude box right here, and in that gratitude box is my car, my trailer, the fact that I can get in and actually sell my plasma for a little extra cash, so I don't have to live down there on the street. I couldn't do it. There's a place right by where I go. Actually, I'll be going there like next Saturday when I go in for my second time of this week. And there's a huge area out in the desert where there's all these tents, people that are homeless, and that looks better than some places, but it's still it's horrible, you know, especially when it's going to start getting hot. This place will be unbearable. I mean, it's like 74 today, and that's getting to be too hot. It gets hot fast when you're out here on this desert, man. It warms up. But yeah, we're getting another beautiful sunset behind me here. If I stick you up there, it'll blind you. Every day, it's a beautiful sunset. Can I get up there, darken it down? Look, I got a halo or something. I got a light bulb on my head. Oh, that's a good idea! Say hello to Dickie Doo. Hello, Dickie Doo. How you doing? Yeah, he's a photographic guy here. But yeah, I'm doing all kinds of stuff out here. I'm finding these things. I'm gonna try to make some kind of craft deal out of this stuff. It's Swarovski. This thing's really cool. Look at this deal. I don't know what to do with that, but I'm gonna think of something, some kind of little box or jewelry box or something. I wish the donkeys would come out. I got them on tape. I put one out there. Had one donkey down there. They come around all the time, but they keep their distance from me. So, but yeah, that was the one thing I felt, you know, I don't want to sound like this poor homeless guy, because I do have it a lot better than a lot of guys. You know, they deserve, the people down there on the streets that are scrounging for the pennies, you know, on the street corners, I always give them $1, even when I only have 2 in my wallet. If I'm on my way in there, that means I'm on my way to get a few bucks, and so might as well give one of them away, you know, if it'll help that dude. But yeah, things are going great out here. This is 5 weeks in this spot. I love this spot. I haven't even talked to a ranger at this spot, so I could stay here indefinitely until the heat drives me out, which probably won't be that long, and we'll be heading to Flagstaff. But yeah, things are going good. Hope it's starting to warm up north. I'm sure it's, yeah, I know I'm from Colorado, so I remember living on the streets of Denver in January and December and freezing my ass off. And I lived in Colorado most of my life, so I know what it's like up there. You start getting spring, things start budding out, you start getting you know, starting to warm up. You're thinking, oh, thank goodness, man. The winter's over, and then all of a sudden, bam, you get hit with another 2 feet of snow or something, you know. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. I had shorts on. Here I am. It's almost 6 o'clock right now in the evening. The sun's setting, obviously, but and I'm still in a t-shirt. Yeah, and there's some of you guys up north freezing your asses off. I know, I got friends in Colorado, but yeah, it's beautiful out here, man. I can't be anywhere else. It kind of messes my back with a little bit though, but I think it's because I'm a little bit more active. You know, I have to, you know, especially the last few days. This last week's been the coldest, so it's been first thing in the morning. You know, first thing in the morning is actually busy. You know, I can't just get up and go, you know, hit the button on the coffee machine here, and so I've got to make a fire and, you know, do the whole. I'm just more active, so I think it's playing on my back. But I have a good bed, good firm mattress, but which is good for me. It's not as comfortable as a big, huge, normal mattress, but I think it's better for my back, even though I'm aggravating it a little bit. Probably been over coming in that door every time. But here we are. Here we go. Donkeys will be coming around a little bit later. Hope you all are doing good up there. I wish I had some more secrets to fill you in on, but just remember the turmeric and the moringa. I think that's one thing. I've always been kind of aware of my nutrition intake, even when I was on the streets. I always made sure I had a big plastic bucket of protein shake, you know, like the weightlifters use, and, you know, full of vitamins and stuff. And so that used to be one of my rituals. I'd crawl out of my hole in the ground and, you know, go to McDonald's, and I'd get a cup of coffee and put some of that protein shake in there. And that was my breakfast. Well, that, besides, you know, half a pint of vodka before I got to McDonald's, but that was just to give me, if I didn't have the vodka, I wasn't getting to McDonald's. Yeah, nothing was happening until I got that vodka. So, but that was then. This is now. Actually, this is my anniversary, man. 5 years sober. This Sunday, I guess, or is it Saturday? What day is the Super Bowl on? I don't even care. I could care less about the Super Bowl. It's all a bunch of bullshit anyways. Fucking money grubbing bastards. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get all fucking worked up and stuff. I try to get all cool and easy when I do these, so I'm not on some rant like some people, you know. It's funny listening to other people's rants, because sometimes I watch them, but then after a little bit of a rant, it's like, yeah, whatever. You know, everybody's got, that's one of the problems with this, and here we go. But this is one thing. One of the problems, I think, is, you know, everybody is so different. We've divided everybody left and right, and Republicans and Democrats, conservatives, liberals, whatever you want to call it. But off into those branches, you've got so many people that are off into other ways that were never there before, it seems. I think it's, you know, and Socrates predicted this with, you know, we're getting, it's completely evolving. More and more people, more and more ideas, more and more, you know, wants and desires and beliefs. And now we're just, our family tree of humanity is getting huge with all of these different branches going out. It's no longer the same as it was. You know, it's not cut and dry. Here's Mexico, here's America, here's Russia, here's you people, here's, you know, all these different, it's just, yeah, it's getting crazy. We're going through growing pains. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more. This country is going through growing pains, and, you know, we'll see what happens. Personally, I don't know how long we have to fix this, because global warming is going to completely screw things up very shortly, I think. You know, I hate to even say that, because I have my dear little nephew and niece. They're like, what are they, like 6 and 8? I hate to think that that's going to happen, but I'm afraid it is. I think these next 10 years are going to be telling, and hopefully they'll be okay. They're doing well. You know, they've got a little bit of money, so they'll be, I think they'll be all right. But depending on how bad it gets, I don't know. Where will be drought, where will be fires, where will be, you know, just rain and floods. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But, yeah, I hope maybe the scientists are wrong. I doubt it. You know, they're double checking and checking everything twice, so if stuff's adding up. But that's a horrible way to look at things. I try not to do that too often. I just depress myself. Ain't that right, Dickie Duke? Tell him now. Come on, quit it. All right, Anyway, look at this beautiful day. I mean, my gratitude box is about to bust, man. Look at that sun back there. Is that awesome or what? I wish I could talk. Whoa, we just flickered. Look at that. Let's see what I can do with this. Yeah, not much. Zoom in on how do we do this. Oh, I can't give myself, I was hoping maybe I could give myself some kind of a sun on my head. Look at that, I got sun on my head. Anyway, all right, all you peeps, take care of yourselves and try to get your moringa, try to get some nutrition into you. I know a lot of peeps out there is drinking and stuff, and, you know, we all got to finish our things, you know, but life is good. See you out there.